Hey, welcome back to Sim.io, where we focus on the playability of the courses on TrackMan. That's really our main focus is how do these play? How do they truly play? When I was looking at all the various systems, I had trouble kind of figuring out how they really play. I know what they look like, but how do they really play? How does the ball bounce? Difficult putting. Is it true to the real experience, and will this help my game? So I'm going to play the old course at St. Andrews. They just played the Dunhill. I'm recording this a couple days after they finished the Alfred Dunhill Cup over at St. Andrews, where Robert McIntyre won. And I'm looking forward to playing it. I haven't played it on the system yet, but I've played it twice in person. And the difference between the first time I played it and the second time was massive. Played it horribly the first time and played it well the second. Because on the second time, all I focused on was not going into bunkers, which is, I thought, the key for the course for me. And in those days, I played with a lot more of a draw, actually, and so you miss and you go into an adjoining fairway. I don't play with that draw the way I used to, so we'll see if I can still kind of get it around the course. But let's just check to see how it plays. I'm going to play it in kind of calm winds, which is maybe not true to the St. Andrews experience. The two times I played it, it actually was playing calm and wasn't all that cold. Actually, one of my tee times by entry was like 5:30 p.m., which is unusual. It was in August, and of course it's light until 11:30. It was just fantastic to play. So it's gonna be fun to see how TrackMan does it. So we're playing in calm conditions, medium. Pins, greens, a firm fairway, and so on. I'll try and put that up on what the settings are, so you know what I'm playing to. And I am playing from about 6,400 yards, not 7,300 like the pros play. So let's give it a shot. This should be a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to hit driver here, which I think the first couple times I did not hit driver. We're a little into the wind, not much, but this should be a good play. Should be good. Won't embarrass myself with all the tourists watching on the left and right side when you play here. There's usually a lot of people just sitting watching, especially over by the town on 18. Okay, so this is a little bit back, 128. I'm going to hit pitching wedge, as they suggested. Those numbers that you get down there, that's from my bag, which I suggest you do. It's really useful to know how far you carry the ball and how far it goes after it hits on, kind of normal conditions. Came over it a little. Be right. Okay, we're putting. See, one of the things here, they have that burn on the first hole. You can see it over on the right here. I'm in it. You're either in it or you're right by it if you're anywhere close to it, because it's just a sheer 90 degrees drop. So it's kind of funny to stand there and watch people hit around it, and the ball goes into it. It's pretty dramatic. You don't have to worry of whether you have a lie or not from down in the hazard, because you don't. Okay, so 16 feet up 2 inches. Yeah, not even close. Should burn the hole, right, from that distance? And another double green. Of course, most of the greens, at least as you'll see here in the next few holes are double greens, so you can have 150-foot putts. Okay, so you remember I'm playing from like 6,400 yards, and this one's 452 yards. So kind of shows you even when you decide to play a little short, it doesn't always work that way. So again, just keep it out of bunkers. Oh, overcooked it. So we have rough. I'm going to hit 3 wood, even though I'm in this heavy rough. It doesn't quite look like this when you're there. It actually, as you approach it, it doesn't look very good. And then you get down, you can actually get to the back of the ball, and sometimes you can hit little reeds on the weeds on the way. Tall grass as you come to it, and it can turn the face and do some things. But a lot of times you can play out of it. So let's see if this is one of those times. A little thin. Oh, that's going in a bunker. Okay, stays. Okay, it's not. Whew. Okay, 38 yards. And with those revet faces on them, they're just so sheer. Sometimes you have to hit out backwards. Okay, so 38 yards. Felt like too much. It was. Okay. Get lucky. Now it's going to go back left. Okay, good putt. Isn't that cool? This really does feel like it too. The undulation of the fairways and everything, look like they have big buried elephants in them, is pretty dramatic. As you can tell, because it's right on the sea level, it is really a great walk. Okay. We'll check the bunkers. Okay, go down a little bit. Flat area. Right there, ball. Okay. Keep coming right, keep coming, then it straightens out. Okay. Another good putt, but it didn't go in. I think I remember this one. I remember most of them actually. It is pretty memorable, as you can imagine. And the first time I played it, boy, was I nervous. I don't know why, but I was nervous. Well, I guess I don't. I guess you would know why. It is just nervous time. So this is 467. Maybe I'm not playing it from the tees I thought I was playing it from. Because 467 seems like a lot, doesn't it? Okay, well, we'll just deal with it. Okay, let's hit a good one. Stay in the fairway. Oh, shoot. Quite a launch pad there. You can see the angle. Look at the angle. It's very high, left down to right, 16 degrees up. And so, and I think in reality, I don't know if I could hit a 3-wood on this, but where's the bunkering here? I don't know if I can get it to the... Okay, so we want to miss left if we're going to miss. And this will have a tendency to push us right. So I'm going to go a little bit left. See if we can come out of this nicely. That came out well. Oh boy, look at that going. I don't think it's going to get to the bunker though. Yeah, it didn't go very far. Sit. Okay. Now, of course, this is, see these three bunkers here are pretty devilish. You know, you normally play the ball on the ground a lot here when you're up around the greens, which of course I haven't been doing here because I'm hitting these lobs. And I think when it was real calm conditions, you could hit a lot of lobs, but in really windy conditions, you'd want to keep it on the ground. Okay, so that's a good spot. And you know, the outward 9 stays on the right side. You'll see some crossover when we get back into 8 and 9, I think, 7, 8, 9, maybe right in that area. And then as you come back, it comes around the outside. So and their fairways are generous because they're shared by 2 holes. So you can kind of, you know, pull the ball into a, you know, oncoming fairway and vice versa when you're on the other side. So you'll see that a lot. Keep hitting it in this rough. Okay, fairway's good. Okay, so 91 yards, up 3. Looks like see the red in front of that means it's high and it goes down to low. So, and where's the wind? Wind is from the left. It says to hit a 60 degree, which I'm going to do. It's going to be maybe short, but maybe it'll pop down that hill. We shall see. Hit it thin. Thin to win, right? Got lucky. Thin made it go a little farther for me. Stretch it. Good. And that would have been probably right on the front lip had I had it directly at it. That pretty come out to the, I don't know if this is the estuary. Yeah, I think it is. And you really get some massive winds coming off it. The best strategy for sand game is avoidance. So let's see if we can do that. Be kind. Okay. A little thin. Usually when I hit it thin, that means I don't draw it. Okay. Yeah, down 12 millimeters on that, which on that it says that I hit it right there. Sit, 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 sit. Oh, okay, I got lucky. You go for 8-foot gimme circles, baby. Okay. This is such a cool little par 4, isn't it? Look at that big green. In the fairway. No. I just don't hit it far enough. Wow, I didn't even to carry that. Shoot. hit that well. Push it right wind. Go right somehow. Okay. And I'm off the green, it looks like. Sit. Darn it. Beautiful, you can see the town out in the distance there. Very cool. This is where it kind of starts turning back. It's like a fish hook. Kind of fish hooks this way and then comes back around the outside of it. So 167 says 7 iron because we're a little downwind. No. Okay, I hit it well. Looks pretty good. Get lucky. Get in there. Get in there. Oh! Hey! That was fun. Yeah, I keep questioning the numbers that they show up there. Like on that one, it said his 7. I'm like, maybe a 6, but they were right. Sit. Tried to get in that bunker. You really wanted to get in the bunker. Let's get a nice birdie putt. Little overhook. Sit. Sit right where you hit. Just on the left out, just out to the left a little bit. I played it out too much. I felt it when I hit it. And with these are, you know, the 0 torque, but if you hit it on the heel, it still torques a little bit, you know, so that means you'll usually miss it left if I hit it off the toe, if I'm, you know, given that I've got the right target, if I hit it off the toe. Oh, I felt it come over, yep, get away with it. Get in the fairway somehow, stay in the fairway, that's just lucky. I could just feel myself come over that one a little bit. You know, it hit off the toe a little, according to that, it hit off the toe a bit, but I was also coming a little bit more, I just felt the toe move. I could feel my hands on that. Okay, so 119, up 21. Ah, darn it, a little push. I tell you, this TrackMan is great. As soon as I hit that, I knew that was going to be a little short and right. And it came up that way. So I'm getting the right feedback. Let's use that circle. Get lucky. What do you say? What do you say? No! Went in. Hey, that was fun. So like I said, you know, just try to get it, that circle, I'm just trying to get it around the hole, and sometimes it goes in, huh? This is one of my problems. I'll get behind it and I'll think I don't have enough club, and I'll try and kill it and put a horrible swing on it. So let me see if I can avoid doing that. Just hit it solid. Okay, hit that well. Keep coming left. Keep coming left. Bunker. Look at that. Oh boy. Okay, now I assume, you know, if again, I don't take mulligans, so I can't like show you by hitting one thin into it and show how it doesn't. I think I really have to hit this. Got to get it up. And I think because of where it is in the bunker, you would be able to play this normally, you know, as a player. but it can be, so close to the right side of this, you have to hit it, well right of the pin, or you have to hit it back outside. It's really amazing how punitive these can be. In real life, this would have been a very lucky spot. And of course, this is a sim, so you wouldn't have that problem here. Oh, sit ball. You can hear that. You can hear that I tried to get that, so I hit the roof up here. But you got to get it up high quickly. Okay, this is where we need to start really being careful with these bunkers. Yeah, so if I hit it 200, I've got 159, 160 in. That's not so bad. Sure, a lot better than being 120 and in a bunker. Let's just hit a good one. Okay, ooh, upslope. Hit it well. Come around left a little. Sit there. Unfortunate kick. I hit that really well. I do that a lot with a pitching wedge for some reason. It seems to really take off. Stretch. Oh. Yeah, maybe I should have tried to hit driver off the tee and get around that bunker, but anyway, that's golf. Live and learn. My caddy would probably have advised me differently. Felt the toe come over on that. Don't go in that bunker. That's going right at it, isn't it? Oh, did it bounce over? Sit. Oh, they're big collecting bunkers. Look at that. Yeah, I deserved it. Darn it. I have to try and get up and down. Come on, let's do it. Okay, came out nicely. Get in the fairway. Come on around to the right. Oh, unlucky bounce there. Left of it. Get lucky in that spot. Get up there. Okay. Oh. Okay, here's the second par 5. I think there's 2 par 3s, 2 par 5s, and everything's a par 4. Everything else is par 4, including the road hole. Oh. Go ball. Go. There's no sprinkler heads to hit on these courses, I don't think. To where? Where am I hitting the 7? Look at that. Oh, darn it. I guess I didn't pay enough attention. That it wasn't fairway around that. I should have paid more attention to that. Okay, so 155. They're saying 8 iron, but no, out of this stuff. So I think I'm going to try a 7. Somehow stay on the green. Should hit 8 iron, right? Oh, darn it. Sit. Ah. Wow, it just like ratcheted left on me. Okay, another bogey. So I know we talk about playability. This does feel like St. Andrews. You know, it really does. It's a great place to play. You have to worry about bunkers. I've been in them. Oh, stay right. Oh, lucky. Oh, don't go in the next one. They're saying 4 hybrid. Of course, you know, we're playing out of this. This is pretty nasty here. So I've got to hit something that I'd hit high. I'm going to hit the 4 hybrid. Just, you know, in real life, I don't know if I could. You know, you may have a bad lie in the trap too, and you know, who knows. But I'm going to try it anyway, because I think even a bad shot will kind of trickle out there, and maybe I can hit it with the next one. So I'm going to give it a go. Try and hit it kind of with a high fade, just so it gets over the lip. It hit the lip. So that was accurate. Okay, so now it's saying 5 hybrid, my 5 iron. So that was, you know, playability, that's the way it would play. You know, I would try to, you know, knowing it now, it is kind of a hard to get a feel in a sim how high that lip is, but now I get a feel for it because I've already hit the shot. But, you know, I would have hit probably, you know, 8 iron to a pitching wedge, something like that, just hit it out to the right and then try and get up and down. Now I just have to do that from 189. Okay, let's hit a good one. Be right for me. Why do they always go away from the pin? Okay. Get lucky. Yes. And that's how you make par on the 15th hole at St. Andrews. Okay. You see the out of bounds on the right, don't you? So I mean, in heavy winds, right, left or right, I mean that's very intimidating. Actually, you know, you get out here with guys that hit the ball a long way, and you know they're trying to bust it all the way down there, and boy, you just slip by a little bit, and you are in trouble. So I would say guys like me that don't hit the ball as far sometimes can score pretty well on these courses if you avoid bunkers. Be short of it. Strategically short. Okay. Be right. Somehow be right. Sit. Whoa, up and around. That'll be a downhill putt. You need to come right a lot. Now sit, sit, sit. Wow. Wow. Good. Okay. Good, 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 good. And of course the road hole. it feels like this. It really does. This is the way it feels. You know, you can visualize this when you're playing it because, of course, when you're standing back there and all you see is that old train shed or whatever that, I think that's what it was. You know, you don't see that. You don't feel that. You know, so they'll, you know, tell you to hit it over the D in old or something like that. That's your line. And I think that's the line. So that's where I'm going to hit it for. So let me even move it over. Well, I'm playing it from 493 though, so I'm not going to try that. I probably won't make it out of the, I'll probably hit the back side of the whole Course Hotel. Okay. All right. Let's hit a good one here. Not a lot of fairway for a short hitter. Oh, sit. Okay. If it goes on the green, which I don't think it will from this distance, it goes on the green and it breaks around to the left. So you can target away from the road bunker and let it ride around there. Let's see. Hit it well, but probably not well enough. Yep. Okay. It is just so cool. I wonder if I was up against the wall, if I could turn back towards you and hit it and just bounce it off the wall. You can't do that in the sim, can you? Okay, 46. Did I guess right? Nope, too much. Shoot. Need to work on those. I'm usually hitting those the way I want to. It's just the way I want to is wrong. Only 54 feet. That's terrible. Okay, and 60 feet because of the uphill. Stretch. Okay. Ah, rats. And the beautiful 18th. TrackMan really should consider putting all the people down on the right. Yeah, because most of the people from the town, they sit out. You know, they'll come out and watch. At least the 2 times that I've played, you know, they will congregate. You know, up where you see the shadows on the right there, and just watch people hit. Okay, let's finish with a birdie. Okay, this says no bunkers. I'm going to try and kill it for me. See if I can get it to 235. A little low on the face. Get out there, ball. Go, 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 go. Now sit. Is that fairway? Is that fairway or rough? It is rough. Ah, shoot. Okay. 132. Say pitching wedge. I'm going to go with him on that. Pitching wedge, wind down to the right a little. You don't want to be short. That's that Valley of Sin. You can see the halfway of the green, and to the left there's, it just is kind of deep. So you really have to get the ball all the way back to the pin, or at least over that Valley of Sin. Okay, hit it well enough. Go ball. Yeah, just not enough club because I hit that really well. Okay, let's finish with a birdie. Everybody's watching. So 22 up 3. So about a 26-foot putt. Ah, rats, sit. Give it a go. Yeah. Well, I guess, unknowing, I think I did something when I was messing around with it, and I ended up playing that from the back tees. So 75 from the back tees for me is really good. I think in real life, that would have probably been an 81, 82, something like that, probably. But it played great, absolutely great. I think that the software rendered it the way in my mind's eye when I played it, and even in the dreams I've had about it, it plays like that. So it was very accurate. That was a lot of fun to play. I'll probably be playing that multiple times from now on because I know it so well. But I hope it was helpful for you to see how it really plays. And if you've got any questions for me, just hit me up with it. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this.